This is the new Audi A7, the second generation. It has a lot of new technology on board. In this video we will do a test drive on the highway and in the city. We are in Germany, in Bergheim. This color is called the Daytona Grey. This one is the 50 TDI Quattro. There's also a 55 TFSI petrol engine available. This one has 286 horsepower, 620 Newton meters of torque, 0 to 62 in just 5.7 seconds. The top speed is 250 kilometers per hour. At the back you can see the fresh design for the second generation. The only thing I didn't like about the previous generation is gone. Now it has the beautiful long tail lights with the dynamic turn signals, and it looks gorgeous. It looks aggressive, very mean, and for me this is a selling point. The third brake light was long, now it's shorter because of this. It has also the rear spoiler just like the previous generation. Gorgeous looks on this S Line Audi A7. Now let's take a look at the interior of this car. This is one of the nicest interiors I've been in a long time. What a gorgeous view. Head-up display with the traffic sign assist, leather dash, leather door panels. It has the beautiful S Line Sport steering wheel, the Audi virtual cockpit with different views, and it uses the Google Earth system. Looks fantastic. Of course there's the Audi Drive Select. This interior is a lot better than the previous generation. It has double glass for better sound insulation. Over here you have a leather armrest, wireless charging for your phone, USB inputs, SD card, SIM card input. Of course here you have the cup holders and a power outlet. Here the electronic handbrake auto hold. You have the gear lever with the park button here. Of course you can also shift for yourself. The camera system. Now the camera system, there are cameras underneath the mirrors, one in the front, one in the back. You have the top view, you have the wide angle, the normal view, rear view, side, top view. Everything is possible. And of course the 3D view, just like the Audi A8. This is a gorgeous view. I mean, looks brilliant. Then you have the Audi Drive Select, the start button of course, keyless entry and keyless start. You can turn off the ESP. With the Audi Drive Select you can choose between efficient, comfort, auto, dynamic and individual. With the individual you can set up the drive system, suspension and steering on your own. Let's turn it on dynamic. We will do a test drive in a few seconds. Few moments. Looks brilliant, this car. Main menu. 2 pages, just like the Audi A8. You can find the Audi A8 video on Aladdin61 YouTube. Car settings. It has of course the ambient lighting. With 30 colors available. It has all the safety in the world. Distance warning, Audi Presense, emergency assist, recommendation. And you can also turn the ambient lighting off if you want. Over here you have the comfort settings, the seats. You can also turn up the air conditioning doing this, or you can press it one time if you want. Start stop is turned off. Lane assist. You can retract the rear spoiler. You can turn off the head-up display if you want. And over here you have the beautiful Audi virtual cockpit. I'm a fan of this Audi virtual cockpit. There's also, of course, the head-up display. You can the car projects also the navigation settings on that on the windscreen if you want. Quality interior. This is one of the most pretty interiors of Audi of all time, in my opinion. Quattro badge on the dash. You have different views. Now let's look at the test drive of this beast. 286 horsepower, 620 Nm of torque. There's also the memory, of course. Even this is made out of glass. You have the adaptive cruise control settings, and of course this one has also the panoramic sunroof. We are in dynamic mode, the test drive of the Audi A7 S Line. This is the 50 TDI Quattro, full throttle. 50 km per hour, 70, 100 km per hour. Now 0 to 62 in 5.7 seconds, 286 horsepower, 620 Nm of torque. You can really feel that. We are now in dynamic mode and it really wants to go. Very powerful. The head-up display is working great. It gives me information about the navigation directions, the speed limit, the speed which I'm going. All that is displayed on the head-up display as well. And the Quattro system works great. Full throttle again. It drives like a dream. What a fantastic car. I'm a fan of this new Audi A7. This is the second generation. It feels great. Wireless charging for the phone. It has the 10.1 inch upper screen, 8.6 inch lower screen for the comfort and seat settings. You can also shift for yourself if you want. M5, 4, third gear, full throttle. It is really gorgeous, this car. The sound isolation is so good. It's unbelievable. A little drive in the city. The gear changes are seamlessly done. The quality of the interior is just mind-blowingly good. It has double glass, so it is very quiet inside. When you drive 160 km per hour, it feels like 80 km per hour. This Audi virtual cockpit is a dream. A must-have in this kind of a car. Now you can write the address down on this, like that. This is also really nice done by Audi. And so you can see which destination you want to go. Now, for example, let's turn on, let's go to Aachen, Jacobs. Now, this destination start. It has the rear view camera with the 3D effect. It has the memory for the steering wheel, the mirrors, the seats, so you can set up driver profiles. And after that, when you enter the car, you can press 1 or 2. It will automatically go to that position, so it's very comfortable, really nice done. You can see the information on the Audi virtual cockpit or the head-up display. And I'm a fan of this huge panoramic sunroof. I mean, it's a must-have on a luxury car. And this car uses the Audi LED matrix headlights with the Audi laser technology. It is a new system, and it has the automatic dynamic turnsignals in the front and in the back, automatic high beam of course. It's a must-have at night. Brightens up the day, the night just like a day. And I'm a fan of this Google Earth system. I mean, Audi is really good at new technology, and you can see a 3D image on the screens of what's around you. That's also really nicely done by Audi. Now turning on the highway, it's a very stable car. It has a nice sound to it when you accelerate. On higher speeds, it's a very stable car. And thanks to the air suspension, it's a very comfortable car too. It has automatic lights, automatic wipers. The 6-cylinder diesel engine feels very powerful, and thanks to the quattro all-wheel drive system, you have always traction, which is really important. And the cabin is a very fresh place to be. The dash looks very modern, and thanks to the dark headliner you have a more sporty feel in the interior as a driver. The steering wheel feels very nice in the hand. Flat bottom design with the S logo. What I also like are the safety systems. It has the automatic braking, the adaptive cruise control. It can warn you when you are tired. Very little effort is needed to achieve the top speed. And thanks to the double glass, it's very silent in the cabin. When I compare it to other cars, it's very good. The sound isolation is really good. The visibility is also nice done by Audi. Thanks to the 620 Nm of torque of this diesel engine, it pulls like crazy. The front lifts up when you accelerate. The quattro system keeps it planted to the road. When you drive faster and faster at higher speeds, the car lowers itself with the air suspension. What I also like is the fuel economy of this car. 5.5 liters combined per 100 kilometers fuel economy. That's really good, and you can see every possible detail on the Audi virtual cockpit or the head-up display. Now this is the automatic lane assist and the steering assist turned on, and the adaptive cruise control is also on. On the shortest distance it will stay between the lanes and follow the car in front for 15 or 20 seconds. We're driving now 150 km per hour and no problems, as you can see. Audi has used quality materials in the A7 interior. It looks just fantastic. Thanks for watching Aladdin 61.